Took you long enough. I have a question. What happens when someone dies here? Do they stay here? Or do they go somewhere? I guess that doesn't make sense. How do you... Damn, that was fast. Jesus, kid. Get the fuck out of here. Go find your daddy or something. Oh, right. You don't have a dad. You got lost in the milk alley. Well, that's boring.
If people are dying because of hunger, while if you are consuming more food than the total population is consuming in 1 year, Mr. Murray, in front of me as usual, how do we address the issues of imbalance between lifestyles and economic power and consumption of different regions within our country? How can we develop ways of economic wealth among our people? Mr. Murray, please refrain from bothering other students and take a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
As I was saying, how can we develop ways of economic wealth among our people? These are fundamental questions we ought to ask ourselves. And so, as economics students, you have to look for new solutions in helping those who do not even have the basic needs for their daily life. You need to ensure that the national interest and human responsibility to respective sectors within your geography
Connected.
should be balanced. Finally, there are big challenges in global transformation of world economics. There are challenges for us, especially in these troubling economic times. There are challenges about job creation and employment, education and health, as well as infrastructure. But at the end of the day, it is us what the future will be. All of us, either scholars or statesmen or students, we have the responsibility today and at this moment should begin the process for the betterment of our nations and by extension, all of humanity. All right, class, that's it for today, and I will see you tomorrow.
Stop staring at me, creep.
Sorry.
Hey, Sarah. Sarah, still good for tonight?
Yeah, sure.
All right, great.
Hey, loser!
Don't you need sleep or something?
Don't you need burgers or something?
Hey there, dreamers. It's your buddy Drax, back with another mind-bending episode all about lucid dreaming. And boy, do we have a spooky topic for you tonight. dream characters. Are they real? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the dream world. Now, if you've been following along, you know we've covered the basics of lucid dreaming. How to get there, what to do once you're there, and even how to command the dream universe like a boss. But tonight, we're tackling a crucial question. Are those dream characters real, or just figments of our imagination? Technically speaking, they're as real as it gets in the dream world. They're the brain children of your subconscious, cooked up from bits and pieces of your own mind. And here's the kicker. In lucid dreams, you're wide awake and fully aware of what's going on. It's like being the director of your own blockbuster dream movie. But let's get real for a sec. Those people you chat with in your dreams, they're not real people. They're more like characters in your own personal dream saga. Think of them as actors playing a role, with your subconscious pulling the strings behind the scenes. Now, I've got a little experiment for you to try tonight. Grab a notebook and jot down some burning questions you've got for your dream characters. Are they good? Evil? Sentient? What's their deal? Go ahead and ask them. What do they know about you? Get creative with it. Now, before hitting the hay, take a good look at that notebook. Visualize it. Soak it in, but don't stress about it too much. Then, when you find yourself in dreamland, summon that book. Don't focus too much on the details and everything you wrote in.
Everything you got! Now, bitch! I don't. What's up?
I don't have anything.
What have you done with me, man?
I'm sorry.
Don't you fucking move, man! Take this off. Take this off.
Well, what do we got here?
You never have friends, right, Clay?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he thinks you're a creep too, man. Hashtag pervert. Hashtag creep. Hashtag loser. Ooh, I'm even going to tag Sarah. I wonder what she's going to think. Because that is Sarah.
Fucking crazy guy.
Right? You're a fucking creep, man. It's set.
Ew! Creep! You're a pervert, you know that? Nobody likes you. And nobody will. Ever.
This isn't real. This isn't real. What takes you so long? I mean, you appear when I do. So why didn't you help me? You know, back there. Right. You're gonna have to be my therapist right now, because it's exhausting. It's what happens out there. It's crazy. I mean, in reality, I have to keep on in that? Just, I wish I was here, man. Here, I can do whatever I want, say whatever I want, just think whatever and I have you. You know, my only friend. But you know, what am I supposed to do? Just wake up, work 9 to 5, then just get tired, go back home, and in a couple of years get a retirement and not even be able to enjoy half of it because, you know, dad's. And then what? Just die? Anyways, I had a bunch of questions for you. Let me just. Okay. So, are you real? Or are you just a product of my subconscious? Or something else? Right. Can you nod your head yes or no? Yes. Yes. No. Okay. Okay. Are you real? Are you the product of my subconscious? Okay. Are you evil? There. Am I dreaming right now? No. Are you sentient? Do you even know what sentient means? Yes. Are you from Earth? And, okay, I guess last question. Are you my friend? Okay, well, I guess that's good.
Ain't looking for much of many, 'cause we got plenty. No line of division, we're all heaven sent. 'Cause I really, really, really want you to know that I love you from the highest peak to low. There ain't nothing that will block our path to grow. We can work it out. If you're lost in the blue, just tell me we'll choose to open the door, loving some more. If you found the light, show me the right path to walk on, to open our hearts.
What's your name? My name is
We're in the final leg of your bachelor's program with only a few weeks of classes left. For many of you, this is the last class standing on your schedule. Don't let that mislead you into thinking it's a cakewalk. I've seen too many students underestimate the importance of this class and end up falling short of their goals. Remember, the final exam holds far more importance than you might think. So let's stay sharp, stay engaged, and give it your all until the very end. Now let's start off with a refresh of the tax system.
Don't forget, she's mine.
you here? Oh my god! Right? Timmy, are we in a dream right now? Because it feels like I'm not in something. So let's...
Hey, what up, son? Hey,
See you,
you know what the fuck it is, guy? No, man. Yo, clean that shit, bro.
Yeah, don't worry. Hey, no problem, man.
God damn it! Ah, fuck!
Hey, loser!
Okay, Nara, you're grounded.
Shut up! I've had enough! Fucking annoying! Everything's going fucking wrong!
I'm sorry.
You get away from us or I'll call the police.
You're not real. I'm in a dream. Great. Friend? Friend? Can we speed this up, please? Could really use some venting here.
Pathetic. You're just a fat little weeping girl, hanging on to life as if it held any importance in this world. Sarah thinks you're a creep. Your only friend? He's a lie. And your mother? She gets bent over by a stranger every night. Think about it. You ever spend time with a stranger? You were the biggest disappointment. And that's you, Sarah. Pathetic. You're just a fat little weeping girl, hanging on to life as if it held anything important in this world. Sarah thinks you're a creep. Your only friend is a lie, and your mother. She gets bent over. pathetic. Just a fat little weeping girl.
Hello?
Hey, baby, how are you?
Hey. Yeah, I'm okay. But I have to go to school now. Can I call you later?
No, you won't be long, I promise. So, I met this guy in Florida. He's very nice, and well, he offered me to stay a little longer.
But how am I going to pay for stuff?
Don't worry, he just sent you some money. It should be enough for a month or two.
Wait, how long are you staying over there? Jesus.
Just a few weeks. I'll be back within next month, I promise. So, is it okay?
You don't need my permission to do anything, Mom. Just live your life. Have fun. Anyways, look, I have to go now, but I'll call you later, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, honey.
Okay, bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
require particular goods and services. So think about the health services from nurses and doctors, or the home you live in, or the teachers that provide education. Poverty, prosperity, and growth are often measured in monetary terms, most commonly as people's income. But while monetary measures have important advantages, they also have big disadvantages like being abstract. In the worst case, the GDP per capita is so abstract that we forget what it's actually about. People's access to goods and services. Question. Lucid dreams are very complex. It is the only time you can actually get in contact and work equally on creating something. Normally, if you would be awake, the subconscious would give you a hunch, which can then be ignored or pursued by you, the conscious mind. A 75-25 cooperation in favor to the conscious mind. In dreams, the subconscious creates a world using your consciousness without permission, creating characters, stories, nightmares, desires, fears, and in all that stands the mind. The following morning, you only remember fragments of what happened in that dimension, and 85-15 cooperation in favor of the subconscious. This is where it gets interesting. In lucid dreams, you enter the same world created by your subconscious from your conscious memory, creating characters and stories, but you're conscious in there, and so you are fully aware it is not real. Thus, you have the power to control and alter any element of that dimension, commanding your subconscious a 50-50 collaboration. Unfortunately, there's a risk to lucid dreaming. Lucid nightmares. Lucid nightmares happen when you get negative thoughts, which then transcend to the dream you are having, making you lose control over them. Experiencing a real-life terror nightmare from a subconscious mind, wanting to be free of your hold, knowing exactly what your deepest fears are. The worst part is, since you experience fear, you sink even deeper inside your own mind. 30 minutes could be a century if you do not gain control. The worst part is, in those nightmares, you can get mental scars and even die in reality. Yes, Mr. Murray?
Yeah, sorry, but how is that even possible? And weren't we just talking about economics? Like, how does that help with the class?
Well, we were, but now we aren't. It's not because you're the highest scoring student in this class, Sam, it gives you the right to snore and disrupt the class for 30 minutes. Quiet! Now for your question. What happens in a dream cannot leave physical damage, but it can leave brain damage. Now let's say you're in a lucid dream and you die slowly. Your brain would have time to understand it is dying and would eventually shut down on its own. Anyways, we've wasted enough time. Now for the politics.
What if you get trapped in a dream and you lose control?
it's your buddy Drax, back with another mind-bending episode all about lucid dreaming. Today's episode is a little darker, not to scare you, but to inform you and help you navigate the complexities of the dream world safely. Okay? So this episode is about lucid nightmares. I didn't bring this up earlier to avoid causing unnecessary fear. I wanted you all to first appreciate the positive aspects of lucid dreams before delving into the potential challenges. Now, don't worry, experiencing lucid nightmares is quite rare, but it's important to be aware of them. Lucid nightmares occur when you find yourself in a nightmare, but are aware that you're dreaming, yet lack control over dream content. The most unsettling aspect of lucid nightmares is that they often manifest your deepest fears. Your brain, in its infinite complexity, reveals to you your innermost anxieties and terrors. Some individuals have even reported severe reactions, such as heart palpitations or PTSD-like symptoms. I myself have been caught in the grip of one. These nightmares can arise due to various reasons, including unresolved issues in your waking life, underlying mental health concerns, or simply a fear of the unknown within your lucid dreams. This is why I chose not to broach the topic earlier, as I didn't want to inadvertently induce nightmares in my listeners. Some have experienced these nightmares to such an extreme degree that it led to tragic outcomes. It's been reported that, in rare cases, individuals have died within the dream, experienced heart attacks, or developed severe psychological trauma. However, let's not dwell solely on the negative. Instead, let's focus on strategies to avoid or overcome these unsettling experiences. To prevent lucid nightmares, maintain a positive mindset. Resolve any lingering issues in your waking life, and strive for mental clarity before bed. Additionally, cultivate a sense of calmness and serenity within your dreams. Also, as mentioned previously, a key rule in dreams is to steer clear of mirrors. Instead of reflecting reality, they often present distorted images, since they are not a real reflection, but rather a created subconscious caricature, which can lead to unsettling experiences that can potentially lead to nightmares. If you find yourself already caught in the terrors of lucid nightmares, take proactive steps to address any underlying issues, clear your mind before sleep, and avoid dwelling on the nightmares themselves. The key is to address these challenges as soon as possible. Delaying resolution only serves to intensify the fear, making it harder to navigate the dream world with confidence. Alright, that wraps it up for today. Stay positive, dreamers, and I'll catch you in the next episode.
Now that I've drawn this general supply and demand graph out,
Hey Gary,
What?
I know we haven't talked in a long time, and I haven't been the best of friends to you, but you know, it's been long enough and I was bored, I couldn't sleep, so I thought, you know, why not do something? Why not hang out?
What the hell, Sam? It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, but
I was sleeping. So no. And even if I wasn't sleeping, it would still be no. I know we were friends, but you're too selfish to have.
Hey guys, Krax is Dreaming here. So very saddening podcast to make, but necessary. How to stop making lucid dreams. The reasons could be various, but that is not the important part. You want to stop making them, and I'll show you how. There is no secret recipe. Simply things you want to avoid and things you want to add to your daily routine to eventually reduce the risk of making them, and eventually not making them. Here are a few things. You want to schedule a time to go to bed and a time to wake up, and stay true to that routine. Second thing would be to avoid alcohol and caffeine at night. Third thing would be to exercise regularly and practice meditation. The same way meditation can get you into lucid dreams, they can pull you out as well. And the last thing would be to let your dreams be. When you go to sleep, just sleep. Don't think about lucid dreams or controlling anything. Let the subconscious take over the whole world of dreams. If all these things do not work, I suggest you go see a doctor. When not controlled, lucid dreams can prevent you from having good, restful sleep, and often even prevent you from sleeping at all. Alright, that's it. I hope you will stay with us and continue this bussing adventure of the lucid dream journey. Oh, and one more thing. It is totally normal to feel scared or lost when lucid dreaming. It doesn't mean you have to feel paranoid and want a way out immediately. It would actually be much easier to learn to control them than to try to not make them. Sam? Sam? Don't fall asleep on me, buddy.
Let me help you. Right. You've never seen a girl get her hands dirty before?
No, that's not what I meant. I just.
My dad always showed me when I was young, so I learned.
That's really nice.
It's Sam, right?
Yeah, I mean, Samuel. My mom calls me.
You know,
Yeah.
I never wanted to tell you, but I kind of have a crush on you. Oh, I didn't want to sound like a creep.
No,
oh my God, I'm so sorry.
no, you're not a creep. You're not a creep. I just thought, you and Finn.
What? Who told you that?
He did.
Oh my God.
Wait.
He's my cousin.
What?
I'm gonna kill him.
Why did you say that? That's crazy.
I think you should run. Don't look back. Let's go.
What are you doing? Hold it. Hold the door. What?
Close your eyes. Please buy us some time. They'll find us. Don't take too long.
This is only the beginning. It will get worse. Look at what you did to this place.
Who are you?
This is all your fault.
Wait, are you my subconscious?
I am not your subconscious. You know nothing of this place. You think you know? I have been watching you for some time, Sam. You think this is a playground? A refuge? You think you're in control? Sam, you are full of ignorance. This is not your playing field, Sam. You are simply playing in it. And you drew all the attention. How pathetic. Such negative energy. You are the blame to this madness. These life leeches take form from your deepest fears and feed from it. Look at me. Once they are here, they do not leave. You've unleashed them here. Clean up your mess. Begin by getting rid of all your negativity. I do not want any more taking shape. You do not have much time, Sam, before they find you. Wake up!
I don't know how anymore.
You've been doing it for the past 2 weeks. I've seen you do it. No. This can't be.
Took you long enough? You down for a game?
I'm so sorry, man. You're a fucking freak, you know that? It's not my fault you chose the same road as me.
People are dying because of hunger, while a few are consuming more food than the total population is consuming in 1 year. Mr. Murray?
Don't you need sleep or something?
Don't you eat burgers or something?
You can fantasize all you want, but Sarah, she's mine.
Time for you to be my therapist, I guess.
Or the final leg of your bachelor's program with only a few weeks of class.
My only friend?